Hi there, this is Myra Young, and I wanted to share with you how Christ has impacted my life. I was 16 years old when I first entered into a relationship with Jesus. I was very broken and confused, and I just longed for people to see me and to adore me. And so the way that I did that was through seeking the affection of boys. So I was a 16-year-old boy crazy girl, and God used that to draw me to Him. One evening there was a family that had lost their daughter in the Columbine shootings, and she was a Christian, and so they were going around from city to city sharing her story. And my family wanted me to go. I didn't want to go. The only way I would go was if if they agreed to let me bring this boy that I typically wasn't allowed to hang out with. And they said yes, because they just wanted me to go. So I went, and when I was there listening to her story, but then at the end when they shared the gospel and all that Christ did for me, because he wanted a relationship with me, I was very drawn, and I walked forward that night and I said yes to receive that gift of salvation. And ever since, Christ has he's never left me. He's been so patient with me as I've walked through years of healing, and he's been putting the pieces of my heart back together, helping me to understand who I truly am, my identity in him. Every change in my life for good has been marked by him pursuing me when I was walking in the opposite direction. He has been so faithful, and there's just been new levels of joy that I know I never would have experienced. Definitely new levels of bravery in the more faith that I gain in trusting that he loves me, that he will never leave me or forsake me. He's faithful, and my life is completely turned upside down and different than it would have ever been, and so much better than it would have ever been because of this relationship with him. And so I'm now a wife, and Christ is the center of my marriage. I'm a mom, and I became a mom through adoption, which I never would have been brave enough to do without Christ's love for me. The amazing church family that I have, the relationships that I have in my life, the hope that I have, and the fulfillment that I have because of him. It's amazing. His love for me is amazing, and it has definitely impacted every area of my life.